Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. And what I'm going to show you today is I have a journal share, and this journal is 6.5 by 6.5 square. And I have one signature in here, and there's about 40 pages for journaling. And this is made out of Stamperia paper. And so I have, this is quite chunky. It's like 3 inches wide. So I have it tied together with sari silk, and also between the going around the covers I do have a doily, and then I have a piece of, let me open this up, then I have a piece of Stamperia paper, and it's a piece of embellishment that is in the paper pad itself. And this paper pad, I believe, is the roses. And on the corners for the paper, I have page corners, book corners on the 2 corners in the front and on the 2 corners on the back. And I just think they look so lovely on there. Okay, so let me show you what this journal is about. So in here I have a lot of ruffles, and I have a lot of lace in here. So behind the first cover I do have a floral, this is floral material ruffle that I put on here just to give it a little more strength on the front and the back cover. So I have a belly band on behind the front cover, and I have this gorgeous journaling card. Okay, so you can either tuck it in, it can either go in like that, but I do like going in between and having this front cover exposed like that. And over here I have a side tuck, and this is a journaling card made from the material, or not the material, but the paper and the paper pad. And this is a little cluster that I had made, and so I just stuck it on the card itself. And like I said in other videos, a lot of my ephemera that I put in journals and in folios are all pre-made. And in here I also have a lot of stenciling and stamping. And with this here and throughout this journal I have flip ups. So when I cut the paper, I guess this is the full 12 inches, because the paper is 12 by 12. So this is the full 12, and I just cut it by 6. And I did have to trim a little bit, too, so it's able to fold and work out with the paper. So and here's another journaling card over here. And behind this paper I did put some brown craft paper for journaling. So this journal has a lot of journaling places in here, and even the paper that's in here, there's not a lot going on, so it's still good for journaling. And I have, a lot of the pages do have lace on here. So here's a flip down, this one here is a flip up, and this one here is a flip down, just to give it a little interest. So because this is wallpaper looking, cardstock, so I just put the brown craft paper on there. So those are areas for journaling. And here's another ruffle, and here's a little flower that I got from one of my subscribers, Stacy, and I'm down to just a couple more of these, and I hoarded them for a little bit, but I have been using them, and I just love them. They're so gorgeous. She did a beautiful job. And here's another little piece of ephemera that I had made, and I have a doily here. And this paper, this Stamperia paper, is so beautiful. I love working with it. So here's another ruffle, and I have a button on there. And then over here I have, here's another ruffle. This is the floral paper Oh, I keep saying floral paper, floral material. Okay, and here's another tuck that I have here, and here's a journaling card. And so I just put some sari silk on the top and put it in the tuck. And this here is an envelope. And the envelope has a card in here. And then behind there I have another little tuck and another little journaling card. And throughout here you'll see Tim Holtz washi tape. Now on the front of this card here, or this tuck, I have a belly band and another little card. So like I said, there's a lot of places to journal. So see on this paper here, this is really, it's light and you can journal on here. And let's see, did I do this one? No, here's, so on the next, did I do this one? Okay, no, I didn't. I'm skipping pages over here. Okay, so here's another, this is a half, this was one of these here circles. So what I did was cut it in half, cut this in half, and I use them throughout this journal, and it's right here. Okay, so here's the half of them, and then I put these little tags, those little tags inside there. And over here I have a full circle, and I have a journaling card. And most of the journaling cards I have in here, I did make a little circle tab. And here's another little ruffle. This paper is so gorgeous. I'm just in love with it. And this is the middle of the signature. And I had, this was another flip. So I have the two pockets here, and I do have stenciling back there. And I have a journaling card behind the big one. And I also stuck this in here for another journaling card. And I put a piece of, a little piece of, it's probably like an inch and a half. And I just put this here paper at the bottom, so I have another little tuck. And the same thing over here. So I have that in the big one with this here card. And this one here goes in the little one. We have to use as much space if we want to have a lot of journaling cards. You know, so you make your tucks, you make your belly bands and everything for it. So here's another ruffle with other, this is muslin paper that I have stenciled on it, and I put a button on that one. And here's another flip out with, I put the craft paper on there for journaling, and I put a tab, a circle tab on there. And this is what is this? But this is Tim Holtz, but this is collage paper. It's so beautiful. It's new. I mean, it's not new. This is the first time I'm using it. It's a roll. I believe it's like 6 feet long. So I have some lace there. And also here's another one of those half circles, and another journaling card I just stuck in there. And here's another cluster. This is a cluster that I stuck over here. I have washi tape there, and okay, so I have a flip. So I didn't want to leave it with just the washi tape in the back, so I stuck this little cluster that I had made in the past, put it there. And here's another flip out. This is one of those journaling cards. Well, all these journaling cards came with the kit. And here is another ruffle, and this is another little cluster. And there's the doily. And here's another flip down. And I have the craft paper there for the journaling. And here's another ruffle, and I have 2 buttons on there. And over here on this page, I made a belly band, and I put another little cluster that I had made in the past. And I have a journaling card over there. Here's another flip up, and this is loads of space for journaling on there. And here's the back cover, and this is just the cluster. You know, and this paper is not too dark where you can journal on there, you know, if you use like a darker ink. And here's I have stenciling on this paper. And here's the last one. Here's another half circle, and I have these little tags in here. And I like the back of these because this is has the what do you call that paper? Oh gosh, I'm losing my words right now. Not index paper, but it's almost like an index card. And this is the back cover. So on the back cover I made a little pocket, and I have a little cluster here, and the journaling card in here, and then I have the ruffle here. Now under the ruffle over here behind the back and the front page, I also have this is glued down toward the front. So this here is more paper that I glued on there. I cut it with the fancy scissors, and then I glued it down on there just to give the ends of this paper a little more strength. And that's why I put the book corners on the side, on the back and on the front, right at the corners, and I just love them. So this is the quick little journal that you know, I've been working on it not long. I mean, I've been really busy lately, and I wanted to share this video. And this is only like a 2-day project. So anyway, thank you for coming along and joining me. I hope you like this journal, and you have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk next time. Bye-bye.